Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much for the new subscribers and for all your lovely comments. So it's just really lovely of you to do that. Thank you very much, and to give me the thumbs up. So today, please give me the thumbs up, make a comment. That'd be really helpful, because when people make comments, it helps their channels grow, so that'd be really great. And what else was I going to say? Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you. Sorry, my mind's all over the place. I've still got this jolly virus. So we're up to week 30 in Margaret Miller Challenge, and the prompts is a very open-ended one. What do you think of when you imagine a secret code? Is it a string of random numbers? Is it a strange looking alphabet? Is it symbols in a strange order? Create a collage with something that could look like a secret code. So I had this, sorry it's shiny, I had this cartography book, and in there was this really wonderful old form of writing. And the reason why I'm going to use this is because there are still some old writings that people cannot decipher, can't work out what the writing is about, because they haven't cracked the code, basically, really. I mean, they haven't really worked out what it's saying. So I thought I could use those, and I'm going to use circles to have them around the place. I think it took them a long time to work out some of the ones we know now, because of there's just so many different symbols. Like the cuneiform text took a while to work out what it meant. I think cuneiform was written by, now I'm really stretching my memory now. I can't actually remember, but I just do know there is still some ancient writings that I can't quite work out what they had, because they haven't quite cracked the key things. So I thought I could use that. And hope I'm not going to be annoying you with this coughing and nasally voice that I have. Just lingering. This virus, it's a RSV, which is particularly hard to shake apparently, and particularly contagious. A lot of children in Australia have been hospitalised recently with RSV, they were saying on the news the other day. That's not good. To see little, this is 10-month-old babies on the ventilators. I think that might be enough for now to use those ones. And then the other code that I thought I would use, I know it says letters and numbers and alphabets and things like that, but I actually remember computer codes, computer cards that went in the computer, and the computer codes look like that, so I'm going to do some of that as well. Way back when, I don't know what era, can't remember the decade or anything, when we had computer cards that come out of the computer. Why is this? Why is it that I always seem to have trouble getting the glue out of the glue thing when I'm recording without fail? It just happens all the time. I think I did this last week. Apologies. Finally. So I'm just going to put these at random. Don't look very circular, do they? So not very good cutting out here, Kay. I like doing the code ones in the newspaper every day, where you've got to work out which letters go in which spot. They only give you a couple of letters, and you've got to work out the rest. Do I want to do that far down? or here maybe. Got 6, that's not good. 6 is not good. I have to do another one. Got another one there. Let's have a look. 6 is an odd number. Let's do one of that there. I used to be fascinated when I was at school by ancient language and scripts and things like that. It was just really interesting, I thought. So I'm going to use this sort of one that looks a bit like a what's the word I look for? A computer script. I think it looks like a bit like a computer script. So should we do it in a different colour? Or should we do it in red? I can't remember what colour they had they had them in, really. It's been a long time since I've seen a computer card. Just use red, just for fun. And I remember it used to be like this dot dashes kind of thing. I think that's right. Who else can remember that? Computer cards and what they look like. We should put some on this side too. And there were definitely dots and dashes, and I think there were little holes in the cards. Memory is really not. I want to swear on that bit of information because it's just. I think I'm remembering right, but could be remembering wrong too. So who knows? So we've also got a stencil here with some letters on it. Oops. Because I think sometimes the tablets, because that's what they called them, you know, a lot of the ancient texts were written on clay tablets or on rock. We used to have slabs of them, so. Just do that, just to sort of, and some of the letters would have been hard to work out what they were because of the time and length of exposure to the elements. Quite like that. Looking good. And then I've got my stencil here. Now I don't know whether I should use ink or whether I should just use pen. Didn't do one on this side, did I? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I like doing the ones with the in the paper where my mum calls them crack the code. You've got to work out which letters go in which spot. Some of them come with numbers, some of them just come with, they give you 2 letters, you've got to work out the rest. I love doing those. It was a bit of a challenge. Let's see if I can if this works. Don't know if it will work because it's just too high, I think. Oh, it does a bit, but not very well. That's fine, I reckon. Just press. Oh, sorry for bumping the table. And a bit of number. Just do one like a letter, a number, another number, a letter, a couple of letters here, letter there, and a number, a letter, and a number. They had those, you know, in World War II, they had whole divisions where people were trying to work out codes that the Germans were using for their operations. So that's always fascinating me. And I've also got a magnifying glass here as well, because to see the code better you might have needed a magnifying glass to see, and we might use this letter as well somewhere. This came from Daphne's diary. Oops. Let's put it there. Just sometimes to see the actual letters, because some of them were so worn away in some of these ancient tablets and things, it would have been hard to. You probably needed a magnifying glass, but not so much now, I should imagine, but for people writing new codes. But I think magnifying glasses would have been used to help people see. Let me see. Some numbers here. I might put some numbers down. Random numbers. That's some numbers. Gotta find some numbers. I tend to use my number. I do a whole heap at once, and then stamp them all out, and using Tim Holt's Field Notes stamp collection, and I stamp a whole heap out at once and cut them all out, so I've got them to use for my artwork and junk journals and things like that. So I think there would have just been random numbers everywhere. Might be enough for now. Let's stick them down. Because there was, what was it called? What was the name of the house that was called in England? Watch the film. It was a really good film where they show people working on the codes and trying to crack them. Starts with an E. The device they created in the end to help crack the codes. might just use my pen here just to sort of go over some numbers very lightly. I quite like how that turned out actually. They're quite very different. It looks yeah, no, I can't think of the word to use. It just looks like I don't know, can't think of the word, sorry, mine's gone blank. I think somehow that probably should have done one of these circles on the other side. Do I have any circles left in there? That's the trouble. So look, here's my circles over here. Can I do another one maybe here? Just there. Enigma code. That was the word I was trying to think of. The Enigma machine, the person who invented that, Adam, something starts with T, Adam something or other. Great film. Need some more, I think. Looks a bit bare. Just do some smaller ones. So we've got 3. So don't actually have anything exciting to tell you really. I haven't been really doing a lot. I'm recording this way in advance and a week in advance, since we would have had my granddaughter's birthday party by now, and hopefully we've been able to have that because it's not too with expecting rain tomorrow, so on her birthday, sorry. We'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully we'll be alright, because she wants to have it in the park. My daughter does, for her daughter. Okay, I think that's a really, I like that. I like the way that sort of all the numbers and letters are all jumbled up and mixed together. It looks very code-like. I hope you like what I've done today. Oh, I just remembered, oops, forgot to do the number of the date. I might do it in the middle there. Here maybe. Nearly forgot, sorry. Okay, I think that's very uneven of me. I think that's all I want to do today. So I hope you like what I've done today. Try again. See you later. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye bye.